Welcome to the Sat-Coord UCS Satellite Database browsing tutorial. In this tutorial I will explain a bit about what the UCS Satellite Database is, how you can set up a UCS Satellite Database in Sat-Coord, and show you the kind of information you can retrieve from this database. The Union of Concerned Scientists, or UCS for short, Satellite Database is a listing of more than 1,000 operational satellites currently in orbit around Earth. The database is updated roughly quarterly. The database contains 24 types of data for each satellite, including technical information about each satellite and its orbit, as well as what the satellite is used for and who owns, operates and built the satellite. You can find out more information about the UCS Satellite Database by visiting the website. A link is provided in the description below this video. The first step in using the UCS Satellite Database is to create the database. To either create a new UCS Satellite Database or to update an existing database, we need to click on the Tools menu item and select Options from the drop-down menu. From the Options tab, choose the Browse Database options and then press the Update UCS Satellite Database button. This will retrieve the most recent information from the internet and either build a new database or update an existing database with this information. As mentioned before, the UCS Satellite Database is updated roughly quarterly, so you should remember to update your database every now and again. You can check the UCS Satellite Database website to see the date on which it was most recently updated. Now once we have updated the database, we can go to Browse and then UCS Satellite Database, and this will open a UCS Satellite Database browsing tab from which we can investigate the database. On the right hand side of the screen are a number of searches giving us data from the database, including satellite information, orbit parameters and launch information. You can get more information on a particular search by selecting it and then pressing the F1 key. For example, here we can see the help associated with the satellite name search. You can see its default name, its default location in the search tree, the table and field name of the search in the UCS Satellite Database, the format of the field and a description of the field. For this tutorial I'm going to do an operator or owner country search on the database, and it will show me all of the countries which currently have operational satellite information in the UCS Satellite Database. I can then pick a particular country, for example the UK, and then perform further searches to retrieve more detailed information on the database entries associated with the UK. For example, I can do the satellite name search on the UK to see what satellite name data there is associated with the UK. We can see that there are a number of different operational satellite names associated with the UK. If you click on the Data Summary button on the toolbar, it will launch a new Data Summary tab which shows us all of the key UCS Satellite Database information associated with the data we selected in the tree. For example, I will choose the operator or owner country of the UK and then perform a data summary on this data. We can see that there are a number of satellites in the database associated with the UK. We can sort this list by a specific column by selecting that column header. Here I will sort the list by the launch date so that we can easily see the order in which these satellites were launched. You can select any satellite in the list to see more detailed information on the satellite. For example, if we select Strand 1, we can see in the pane below the satellite information, orbit parameters, launch information, and finally information on the sources of data associated with the satellite. This ends the UCS Satellite Database browsing tutorial. If you have any questions, please contact us using the information in the description below.